Hey guys, welcome back to Ralph's house. We're going to finish this picture up. Let's see, we just need to catch a few strokes in here. We got cut our ore in last time, but I need an ore color. We're going to grab some of this Ross in over here, move it up to here, and touch a white because I want it to be a little bit brighter. Getting fussed at back there. Let me move this over here. Let's get this up here where we can see it. And let's get our ore color. Let's see. I just want a little more ore color back here on top of this. There we go. Kind of a paddle color back here. There we go. And on that part there, it's just above where it's above the water line. Move just a touch. I don't want to lose all my strokes. There we go. So we know it's down into there. I just wanted a little bit of that light in there, a little bit right there. Help find the back of that boat. Maybe a little bit on the bottom of our glass to help shape that back there. We're just playing now. We're touching up. We're finishing up this picture. Got lights hitting under there. There we go. Just putting some lights, a few lights where we want them. Like where our rope comes across the back of the bow. Let's just kind of get some good light on there. We got our bow right here. Don't want to lose our bows. I like the idea of the bow there. You know, that's Freddie's special way of tying off. Got a little bit, carry that rope back around on top of that, carry that rope back into under there, where it kind of disappears back under the block, and just a few lights heading back up through here in places. We got our rope heading back up here and going up the ladder to the boat. Well, we got this good bright color. Let's get a little bit of light up here on the shoulder where the light's just kind of hitting up here, and just kind of establish some things that we might not have seen in a while. Get it back in there a little bit. He's got a shirt sleeve. I guess we need to catch his shirt sleeve there a little bit. Let's roll a shirt sleeve in there. There we go. Get that shirt sleeve established down to that little green arm we had down there. And the edge of that hat. Just right on that edge. We want it to look like the light's just kind of shining right on the edge of things. That light's coming from them lightning bugs over there. So we just kind of catch the very edge of that. Maybe a little bit right up on top of that hat. Just keep it thin. Find that back edge over there. We go. So we're doing a nighttime picture. Now Freddie, he wears some glasses. Don't know whatever gave me the idea for glasses, but Freddie wears glasses. We're going to cut some little glasses in here for Freddie. We're just going to see the back side of it. That kind of, he got to be able to see that bobber move. He wears glasses. Something the best folks do. And I'll tell you one thing we forgot to put on. We got old Rufus up there and he ain't got no eyeball. We got to give that horse an eye. He got to be able to watch for that thing to bob too. So I'm grabbing that ultramarine blue down here. I got some of that white still in my brush. That ought to give me a dark enough. Oh. You know what? Hold on to your brush. That happens. Let me grab this brush down here. That's why you wear a smock when you paint, so you don't get paint on the clothes. That's what my wife tells me. I haven't figured that out yet, but we'll have to do that one of these days. Well, let's get an eye up here for old Rufus. He's got to have an eye so he can see. He can see what all's going on out there. Maybe one day we'll get around to getting us a good smock. Get that ear, oh yeah, get that ear color back up there a little bit. Cut that in a little, there we go, forehead a little bit. Shadow, we got his head coming up here, a little bit of shadow right under here. There we go, maybe that'll help jump him out just a little bit. I don't like that color. I do this all the time. I pick a color I think that works. That kind of blue-gray shadow color, that's not too bad. I like that. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to kind of tone that just a hair right there. I really want my catfish to jump out a little bit. I'm going to grab me some more ultramarine blue in here. A little bit of that, oh, what have I got over here? Burnt sienna, which is the darkest red without getting into the true reds. And just get that color, get him established a little bit more back in here. Don't lose my light. You can just get him drawn a little bit more, get some more dark up here on top of him right in here. I only want that catfish kind of show up a little bit right behind here. Now I'm trying to stay out of the way so y'all can see what I'm doing here. That's a hard way to try to do it right there, but we're going to see if y'all can see the kind of strokes. Again, we're back to painting. You hear me saying this. Painting is what it is. It's painting. We're not real worried about, we're going to add colors, add colors, add colors. I hope I can show you that. That's part of what makes all this work. Get a shadow under that fin right there. That fin comes up on the body, and that body rolls around like that. So get some shadows under there. I need a dark eyeball on that fish. Let's kind of darken it just a little bit. There we go. The shadows right between the rope there. Make that rope jump out a little bit. Everything casts a shadow. If you don't put a shadow in it, it don't lay down. So don't be afraid to put shadows in your pictures. And multiple shadows, because some shadows are darker than other shadows. Just do it. I tell you what, guys. We're to the point we can sign this picture. I think we've done about all the damage we can do right here. Tell you what, y'all come.